Secret Lives Hurt by Tricia Holbrook. Read by Tricia Holbrook. Chapter 1. In the heat of the night she dreamt of her mother. It wasn't the first time. She'd had several dreams of late, but in those dreams her mother was younger, prettier, less stern or poised somehow. In many ways in her dreams her mother and herself were mixed up, the lines blurred. She woke and lay in that fuzzy, half-waking state where her dream was still with her. She was a little shook, not able to imagine her mother doing what she was doing in the dream. She felt herself drift again, her eyes getting heavy. The phone shrilling beside her made her jump, her eyes open again. Even before she reached out her hand to answer it, she could feel the dream open up and spill into her life. The caller ID confused her, and she hesitated before she pressed the button. "Colin, what is you ringing this early in the morning?" "Hi, sis." She heard the strange tone of his voice and knew she didn't want to hear what he had to say next. "What is it, Colin?" She gripped the damp sheet to her nakedness. "It's Mum. She's had a bit of a turn." "What sort of turn?" she heard herself ask. "I don't know. I'm at the hospital now. The ambulance brought her in. It seems to be her heart. She rang me earlier, said she couldn't breathe. I got to her as soon as I could and called the ambulance. She was scared, Wendy. I've never seen her like that before. You know Mum, always in control." Wendy could hear the catch in his voice. "I'll organise a flight. I'll get there as soon as I can." "No, don't rush into anything." He was back, her big brother, solid, dependable. "Wait till I see what's going on here. Wait till I hear what the doctors have to say. It might be nothing." He didn't sound convinced. "Are you okay?" She wanted to be there, wanted to hug him. "I'm fine, a bit thrown together." He laughed. "I got the call from her in the early hours of the morning. I just threw my clothes on and ran." Wendy smiled. Colin always looked as if he just threw his clothes on and ran. "Nuala stayed with the kids. She'll get them out to school this morning and organise everything. She'll follow me down here then." That was Nuala. Wendy thought fondly of her sister-in-law. Nuala organised everybody. "Ring me when you know anything. I feel so useless here. There's nothing I can do." "There's nothing anybody can do. Just wait." "I'll go online anyway and check flights, just in case." "But Colin," she hesitated, "I need you to tell me when to come." "I know, sis. I'll do my best. Better go in case Nuala's trying to ring. Keep your phone close. I'll let you know." Then he was gone. Wendy sat for several moments, her phone still in her hand. She disentangled herself from the bedclothes and stood up. She pulled on her light cotton bathrobe and tied the belt absently, her mind elsewhere, her thoughts far away in Dublin. Walking across the cruel marble floor, she opened the door to the balcony, stepping out into the glorious sunshine. Only 9:30 in the morning, and already it was beautifully warm, unseasonably so for late March. Normally the bright sunshine made her feel good, lifted her spirits. Yet this morning she hardly noticed it. She walked to the edge of the balcony, the terracotta tiles warm on her bare feet, and looked out over the rooftops, out towards the sea. She leaned on the railing, her thoughts with her mum, willing her to hold on, to get better, to be there. Just be there when she got home. She was lost in her thoughts, lost in her fears. The voice calling up to her startled her. "Buenos dias, Zamora." The words, velvety, seductive, the voice deep, brought her back to the present. Wendy looked down to the courtyard below and saw Alejandro, his hand shielding his eyes from the strong sunlight. Something in the kindness of his voice dissolved her, and she covered her face with her hands as the tears were suddenly unleashed. Alejandro took one look and knew there was trouble. He took off across the cobbled courtyard, heading for the stairs. For one so broad and tall, he moved swiftly, and in minutes he had mounted the 2 flights and was knocking on
Sample complete. Ready to continue?